TP versus Ignite on top laners. I'd say Ignite is better for getting cheese kills and quickly snowballing your lane. TP is better for the safe team coordinated play. If you want to play like a solo queue star, go for Ignite. If you want to play more coordinated with your team and work together to win, go TP. If you have Ignite and your opponent has TP, you want to specifically look for kill opportunities. You don't want to just use your Ignite to get them low and force them to recall, because then they'll just TP, they'll be full health, they'll have bought potions and new items, and you'll just be there with flash and no Ignite. A big drawback to you taking Ignite on a top laner is it's not very good at preparing for the worst. If the enemy top laner decides to pitch a tent in your lane and just stay there all the time, you're in trouble. You can't roam to another lane to help them out. You can't recall, otherwise you'll miss a lot of EXP, and you can't fight them because most of the time you won't be able to 1v2, especially early game. So if that happens, be ready to call your jungler over to help you either push the way to the tower so that'll reset to you, or just help you 2v2 fight. If you're in a 2v2 skirmish, in general, if you have Ignite and the opposing top laner doesn't, you should be able to win. You'll have a pretty big lead from it. If the lane is untouched by both junglers, you have Ignite and the opponent has a TP, you should be winning. The enemy top laner has to respect the amount of damage you can do with Ignite when you try to burst. If I were to take Ignite on a top laner, it would be someone with high damage who can use that Ignite even late game to try to burst people. I wouldn't take it on a tank like Malphite or Maokai, because late game, that Ignite's not going to be useful at all. Ignite is usually the tipping point of whether or not you can burst someone 100 to 0 or not, which is why it's useful. Taking Ignite just to go from being able to burst 40% of someone's HP to 50% isn't good. It's good if it brings you from 90% of their HP to 100. So look for champions who can burst for around that much, even mid to late game. If you're the one with TP and you're facing someone with Ignite, play safe, ask your jungler to camp them. Someone who takes Ignite is easily punished by ganks, because once you die, you can't TP back to lane. You'll miss a lot of EXP. And then at that point, even having Ignite probably won't be able to save you from a lane where you're just flat out far behind. So when you have TP, play safe, try to do even trades that don't go all out into a death brawl. You want to get both of you low, like trade as equally as possible, or as in your favor as possible. And then once you're low, hopefully they'll be low too, you can recall, buy potions, TP back in, get a new item, and force them out. And then you can deny them EXP and secure your lead. Usually the person with Ignite, unless they have a lot of potions, they won't look for just small trades. They're going to look for the all-in, because they know you'll be scared of that. As the TP top laner, respect the power of the Ignite. Just see how much damage the Ignite will do. Usually it's like around 100 to 200 early levels. And just imagine your health bar without that, and see if they can burst you down. If they can, don't fight. If you have TP and your opponent has Ignite and you're losing lane very hard, you still have the option of using your TP to roam. You'll want to take advantage of your ability to move around the map quickly versus your opponent. Even if you are a lot weaker, being weaker but being in the fight is more important than just being stronger. A strong top laner won't do anything if they can't even make it to the fight on time. So if you fall behind, you can just try to farm at your tower, and then otherwise TP to go make plays and set up kills for your teammates, and then let your team carry you.